Jesus says, when the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, and he sits on his glorious throne, all the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people from one another as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, you looked after me. I was in prison, you came to visit me. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, thirsty and give you something to drink? When were you a stranger? We brought you in. When did we go visit you as sick and in prison? The king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Then he will say to those on his left, depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, you did not invite me in. I needed clothes, you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, you did not look after me. They will also answer, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty, a stranger, needing clothes, or sick and in prison, and did not help you? He will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me. Then they will go away to eternal punishment, and the righteous will go to eternal life. Man, Jesus says straight up, no holds barred, if you never help another Christian who's at rock bottom, he's going to put you in the pit of hell. And let me tell you, this is not a parable. He says when the Son of Man comes back, he's telling you straight up what he's going to do. There's some metaphorical language about sheep and goats. Goats are really stubborn and disobedient, and sheep are really easy to shepherd. They follow the shepherd around. You have to obey Jesus in this thing in particular, because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in a flock of goats being put into the pit of hell. He says so. Let me tell you, the first time I read this, I almost crapped my pants. They do not tell you this in church. They don't tell you, hey, you better get out there and feed some Christian homeless people or you're going to go to hell. They don't say that, but Jesus says it. Jesus says it straight up. This should scare you. It scared me. It scared me. It's scary. Don't go to hell. He ain't kidding around. This is not like some silly little trifling matter. Hell is real, and heaven is real too. You should decide right now that, hey man, your faith should manifest itself in action, because you want to go to heaven and not go to hell. You should help some Christians at rock bottom.